Okay, so you don't know me, hopefully, yet, but I have started a YouTube channel. In fact, this is my 5th YouTube channel because I have quit again and again and again and again and again, 5 times now over the past however many years. And every time that I posted something, I just quit right after. I disappeared. Not because the video did badly, but I think because the whole thing felt too big. I wanted everything to be perfect. I don't know why I'm not centered. Screw it, we'll do it like this. I wanted everything to be perfect. The ideas, the editing, the vibe, the video quality, the audio quality, everything. And if it wasn't perfect, I would quit before I gave myself a chance to actually learn. And here's what kept happening. Every idea that I had felt too small. Every edit that I made felt too slow. Every attempt, every post, it just felt like proof that maybe I didn't have the it factor that a lot of these big content creators had. And in short, instead of letting myself become a beginner, I had expectations of being a pro right from the start. And I think that's the type of pressure that kills your motivation really, really fast. But if I'm being honest, perfection wasn't the actual problem. It was really kind of just like a cover. The real truth was that I was simply terrified of failing. And it's not the loud kind of failure where people call you out, post troll comments, or call you cringe or whatever. I've had that across many platforms, across many posts. It's part of the game. It's not that. I was terrified of the quiet kind of failure, the failure that only you know. And that is the kind of failure specifically where you put in hours and hours and hours of effort on like a 10-minute video, but you only get 10 views. And it's the kind where you try for years and years and years, and maybe you have a 5-year plan on it, but nothing happens. That kind of failure scared me more than anything. It scares me now to this day. And so now I'm gonna give you a little backstory of what happened, how we got here. So a few years ago, I accidentally built a small TikTok account. And I say accidentally because I wasn't really trying. I posted random videos. Some of them blew up. One had like 1 million, one had 800,000, one had 500,000, a couple had 100, 200,000, and life was good. Life was good. As a result of that, I got a sponsorship DM trying to push a product, which I thought was really cool. The analytics showed up showing this graph. That was good. And along with those things, finally came the expectation that every video had to be a viral hit. Because once I saw those big numbers, I felt like I saw the top. I felt like I saw what was possible. But by experiencing virality and success, I also experienced the other side. I experienced the feeling of posting something that would eventually flop. Like when you put time into something and it only gets 100 views, 20 likes. I experienced it a lot more than those viral hits. And that feeling of posting a dud, posting a flop, it felt worse, and it was a bigger feeling than the satisfaction I got from posting something that was a hit. Like every underperforming video, it felt like maybe all the other ones were flukes. All the other successes were flukes. And it felt like that the potential I actually had, like maybe it wasn't real. I got scared that I couldn't do it again. So instead of trying again, risking it again, trying to feed the algorithm again, continuing to get the reps in, I just quit again. And I did that, 4 times in a row across YouTube, across TikTok, across making music a couple years way back. The story continued itself over and over again. I'm not gonna lie, man, quitting was easier than finding out that I wasn't good yet. So over the past 3 to 4 years, I quit. I gave myself time to live life. Actually, this that you're seeing over here, this is the culmination of the past 3 to 4 years, which is pretty dope if you ask me. Over the past 3 to 4 years of being away, I started to accept that maybe I never gave myself the chance to practice. I kept trying to skip that part where you're bad at something. And I wanted the polished work without the reps, without the mistakes, without the learning curve, without the grind. I wanted all of that without the grind. It goes against how literally everything in life works, right? Anything you start at, whether it's YouTube or some type of content or writing, cooking, or riding a bike or whatever, you're gonna be pretty bad at it. But the faster you accept being bad, the faster you get into the working phase. And that working phase is where you work out the kinks, you get your experience up, where you build up your knowledge, where you get up those reps, get that practice in. The more you do that, and the faster you get through that, the faster you get to a certain level where you say, I'm good now. And that's where I wanted to be in the very beginning. So candidly speaking, this video is gonna have a lot of mistakes. I'm sure about that. And objectively speaking, the next 99 videos after this one, they're gonna have mistakes too. The first 100 videos are gonna have mistakes, simply put. And I'm not looking forward to the mistakes, but I am looking forward to the video that comes after the mistakes. Video 101, the one that happens after the reps, after the practice, progress after letting myself become a beginner and allowing myself to be just bad. And I think that's my goal right now, is not really to be good, not really to be bad. My goal is to hit 100 videos and just see where I end up after that. Because fun fact about me, I have been wanting to do YouTube and content creation in general since I was 9 years old. So this was way, way, way back before the term influencer even existed. This is way back before anyone thought that this could be a job, before anyone monetized from it. Yeah, I've been wanting to do it since then. And I've quit time and time again. But what's interesting is every time I quit, something pulls me back here. Like, I find myself back in this situation because one of the worst things that I can imagine is looking back at this 10, 15, 20 years down the road and realizing that I never saw this through. So if you're watching this, friendly reminder, give yourself permission to be bad, right? Don't quit before you gave yourself a real chance, and let yourself get the reps in, kind of like what I'm doing right now. And then we see what happens. So yeah, this is my first video, but I think it's the actual first one where I'm giving myself space to learn. I'm giving myself an objective to see this through. So yeah, I'm here and I'm making my first video, and I'm doing the thing that I've been thinking about for years. And that is enough for now. I'll see you in the second one.